What if the princess you adored was never meant to walk the earth? What if the crown on her head was borrowed, and her true throne waited deep beneath the waters? Tonight, you will hear the story of the princess who was never truly human. Long ago, in the kingdom of Onyi, a queen wandered to the river in the dead of night. Her womb was barren, and her tears fell heavy. She knelt by the rushing waters, whispering desperate prayers, offering food, jewels, and blood from her own finger. The river stirred. A cold wind swept across the bank, and in the stillness, the water answered. Months later, she bore a child, a daughter so radiant that the kingdom rejoiced. But no one knew. The princess was not entirely theirs. 18 years passed. Princess Ebony grew into beauty and grace. Yet as her birthday approached, strange things began. At night she heard whispers no one else could hear. They called her by a name unknown, soft voices from the river. Day by day, the whispers grew louder. The palace thought her restless, but Ebony knew. Something was pulling her away. One moonlit evening, she walked without thought to the riverbank. Her eyes were glassy, her step silent. The villagers, curious, followed. Ebony stepped into the river, and in that instant, her legs shimmered and melted away, replaced by a radiant silver tear. She gasped, not in fear, but in recognition. The truth was clear. She was no ordinary princess. She was a mermaid, bound to the waters that had given her life. Beneath the waves, a figure waited. A woman with skin like silver scales and eyes sharp as the moon. She reached out and whispered, "My daughter, you have finally come home." It was the queen of the river, Ebony's true mother. From the shore, the villagers screamed in terror. Their princess was no longer theirs. Betrayal, curses, and confusion spread like fire. Above the surface was panic. Below it, destiny awakened. From that night on, the kingdom of Onyi would never be the same. For the river had claimed its own, and the people's crown had slipped into the depths. So tell me, if you learned your blood belonged not to your crown, but to the waters, would you choose the land or the sea?